Okay. I think we're all set. Reposition the mic. Hang on. How's my mic? Is it too invasive? I feel like it's very invasive. I don't know. I feel like I probably get better audio quality this way, but it makes it difficult for me to play the game, for you to see me, and for me to see all of you. So we'll come back. Here we go. I think we're good there. Oh, hang on a second. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me for, I was going to say impromptu stream, but last week I was pretty much streaming around this time. I hope everybody had a good holiday. I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was good. It was, you know, if any day to me you're encouraged to not eat healthy, or rather to eat. Oof. Again, that wasn't me. That was the game. But if you're ever encouraged to not eat healthy portions, it's going to be Thanksgiving. Hey Suave, hey Nay. I'm just going to call you Nay. Just say Nay. But yeah, so thank you for joining me for the stream. I figured, I had some time, and I was like, let me play one of my favorite shmups ever, shoot 'em ups. We used to call them shooters, but we're not allowed to anymore. Let me turn the game down a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Turn my laptop down a little since it's coming through on the mic. But yeah, so I figured, let me, I'll play this game, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I stream it? Show this game off, because this is one of, if not my favorite shmup ever. I hate saying shmup. Shoot 'em up. I'll just say shoot 'em ups. But this is one of my favorites of all time. I think this game is spectacular. I think the music is awesome. The action is fast paced without being too ridiculous. It's hard as hell. I don't ever remember beating this game, to be completely honest. It's funny. I'm not a giant R-Type. Excuse me. I'm not a giant R-Type fan, but I have ended up playing. Like, I've played the first one. I don't think I ever played part 2. I played this one, obviously. R-Type Delta I played. But yeah, I was never like, a new R-Type game is out. Oh my god. Yet at the same time, I always knew that I could expect some quality. Felios. I don't think I ever played that one. Woo. That was my fault. I normally go up top, and I was trying to do something fancy. I think that's one thing with these games. It's a lot of... Yeah, right. It's a lot of memorization, and remembering what's where. Not just the enemies where they come out, but the ground. Especially with this game, this game has a lot of walls that come out of nowhere and stuff like that. There's one part in particular that I'm not, even as a fan of this game, I'm not a huge fan of that one section. Hey, Spider. Thank you for joining me for a little R-Type 3. You know me, nice and casual. Depending on how much time I have, I may want to, after this, depending on how long I go with this, I may end up doing something else. I was going to play ActRaiser. I was like, you know what, let me wait, because I'm not entirely sure how much time I have. So let me play something that I can get a little bit of. Nothing too difficult if I want to just stop. Who knows? Maybe I will play some ActRaiser later on. I do the full game. I do the side-scrolling stuff and the sim stuff. I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was really good. You know, got to eat a lot of food, see a lot of people you like. I don't like to say see family, because, you know, it's a lot of people, there are a lot of people out there who, for whatever reason, they don't have their blood relatives around them, but they've still got plenty of friends that they can go see. You know, and it's almost, people make it sound like that's almost invalidating, like you didn't go see your family. Like, well, no, if you went to see your friends and you had a good time and these people are your family, then you did exactly what you're supposed to do on Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate. You know, I hear a lot of people. I mean, obviously, I guess America's the only place that really celebrates Thanksgiving in the fashion that it does. But you know what? I think it's important that no matter where you're from, there's at least, realistically, it should be often, but at least one time of year, it should be a point to sit down with the people that you care about and express how you are thankful for having them. You know, if some people are thankful for different things, some people hate their families and they're thankful for video games. Spend Thanksgiving playing a video game. Yeah, be thankful for who you're with. Be thankful for who you have in your life. Because you know what? If for whatever reason if you love your family, but for whatever reason you can't be with them on Thanksgiving, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't sit down, have a nice meal, and be thankful for the fact that they simply exist. And again, if you don't like your family, or if you just don't have a family around for whatever reason, be thankful for the things that you do have. You have yourself. A lot of people look down on themselves, but the bottom line is when it hits the fan, you've got you, and that's what matters. December 25th is just happy family time. That's the way it should be. Yeah, my family, we always did Christmas Eve. That was, if we were going to go see anybody, it was Christmas Eve. We hung out Christmas Eve. We stayed up until midnight. We opened our presents. And then Christmas Day was, no, you're not going anywhere. You're staying at home and you're playing with the stuff that you got. We're relaxing. We didn't even have it wasn't even like a big Christmas dinner type thing. It was just, you're home. It's Christmas time. You're gonna spend time with us whether you like it or not. Although realistically, we didn't spend time. We spent time, as a kid, we spent time playing with our toys. Well, you don't like that early 16-bit fake polygon action? I mean, look at that depth from the back to the front. Beautiful. This game is awesome. Definitely an example of a game that I was turned on to early. Got to pick it up at a decent price. And now I'm so thankful that I did, because for whatever reason, this game is, I can't say for whatever reason because the game's amazing, but it has gone up in price. And this is a game that I only have the cartridge of. I would love to have the box and everything. But the last time I saw the box for sale, it was $120. The box. There was also a port on I didn't even know about it until this past year. I think it was either Too Many Games or MagFest. I didn't know they ported it to GBA, I believe. It's not as good. The audio is a little weird. Hey, Homecoming. I'm pretty good. How are you doing? We were talking about hoping everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Or had a good day even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's the one thing that always gets me. I get a lot with Christmas. You know, oh, I hope you have a, happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. I don't really celebrate Christmas. Fine, I hope you have a good day. Like, if you don't celebrate it, that's fine, but... Is game on GBA, this game, R-Type 3. Let me... Here we go. Good. They got some games and ate some food. Got some games. What games you get? Come on. Not a fan of the Christmas I see down there. Oh, 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 oh. Any plans for N64 games? Well, Ryan, what do you say? N64 games? Other than the glorious Paper Mario, which everybody should play. Well, I'm Jewish. Well, excuse you then. Fine. I don't really know what I'm supposed to... How are you supposed to react to that? Like, you just insulted them. Oh. Already did Paper Mario. Okay, that's good then. I then approve. Oh, come on. Okay, that was me being careless. Come on. The thing doesn't know how to get to me. There we go. Oh, you know what? You know what's funny? The not liking Christmas thing. Don't worry, because I'm not a huge Christmas person at all. And sometimes I tell that to people and they give me this look like I just insulted their ancestors. Yeah, oh, come on. That was my own fault. I hurt their feelings so bad by saying I don't like Christmas. I had a boss once who, when I worked at a store, and it was around Christmas time, and I told him that I just was not a fan of Christmas. He had got the most concerned look on his face, like I was going to sit there and start cursing at people because it was Christmas time. I got an anime on my side. I like using this. Every time. Sorry, I'm usually much better at this, but it's weird. I'm trying to look at the chat at the same time. I think this game had unlimited continues. I play a little reckless, and I really shouldn't be with this game. It's called Christmas, not Nazi Germany. I don't know, man. The way some people talk about the damn thing, it's dangerously close. Having that thing separate from me makes it easier to see where my ship is. Oh, I didn't switch it. Oh, die! No, I can't last another round. Let's see if I can one hit him. Oh, charge all the way. Oh. Anyway, back to R-Type. Hey, we're here to chill, you know, play some R-Type. Maybe vent a little frustration. Nothing wrong with that. Venting frustration is good. Raging out is not so good. Hey, Indigo. We're venting about our love of Thanksgiving and Christmas, and our love of people who love it so much. In all seriousness, you can love it, you can hate it. Just respect someone else's choice to do the same. To do the same or to do something different. Open. Oh, come on. That's what's killing me. I can usually get this. That's why venting is good, because it makes you feel better. Raging is bad because for some reason when you rage about stuff, it doesn't vent. It makes things worse. It makes you angrier. Nah, to be honest, we just want to hang out, talk for a little bit, you know. Like I was saying earlier, I had some time. I said, you know what? I feel like playing a game. I'll come on here and stream a little bit. Give people to have something. You can have this on in the background. Which I suspect is I don't know. I wonder, just watching a stream, like staring at the screen for 3 and 4 hours for the people who stream that long. It's like there's the majority of it's got to just be the majority of it's got to just be that it's on in the background, which is fine. That's the way I usually do it. I did the Link to the Past randomizer last week, and I'm like addicted to watching those. I just love seeing the different combinations of stuff that people get. I was actually thinking about doing that again. Just now that I've done it once, I have a better idea of how to maneuver around. I usually try to watch, but it depends on the game, because I know some of the time I can't. I usually pick something that I can look away from for a little while and not miss too much. If I watch something like this or like Contra, I'll stare intently at the screen because I can miss something by looking away. You know, I was watching Final Fantasy VI earlier. I played that game so many times. I know what's going to happen. Open! I'm gonna miss another cycle. That's my problem. You can't. You're stuck using the superpower. You have no choice but to use the superpower. Yeah, R-Type's always a weird game. Hey, Lizard. Later on, I gotta take a break, like maybe a minute or two, just so I can show you. I made a like a be right back screen. Macross Plus is so good. You're talking about the movie, not just the 4 parts, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm not waiting. Yeah, I hope you're talking about the movie. Definitely one of my favorite movies was Macross Plus. Anime or otherwise. That was such an amazing movie. Okay, I don't know what happened. Oh, come on. The OVA. If you get a chance, watch the actual movie. They put the OVA together, but then added extra scenes, like the concert's longer. The fight scene between, oh my god, the fight scene between Gold was his name, the older guy, and the Ghost X9 was spectacular. I watched the movie and then I watched the OVA to see what was missing, and I was like, oh, I can't believe some of that stuff's missing. All right, we're gonna wait, because once you hit him the first time, he closes his eye really fast, and that's why I'm not getting as much time. Here we go. Okay, fine. It's funny, and it's, I guess it's just the bad luck for playing while recording. You know, that's the old cliche. That's the cliche. But sometimes I play this game, recorded or not. Sometimes I play this game, and on one continue, I'll get to the 4th stage, and then sometimes I have trouble getting past the first one. Gonna wait. Gonna wait. That was a good cycle. Oh, that was a really good cycle. I think the pattern, I always meant to study that. I think the pattern's the same of the things that come out. Oh, fine. There we go. How about that local sports team? Yeah, well, for here, that's the Eagles, and they actually are. I don't really follow sports, but it's when your local team is 10-1, it's difficult to avoid it. Which, you know, yeah, I'm not a huge sports fan, but I'm excited when the teams do well, just because it always puts people in a positive mood. So that's good for me. So I agree with soccer teams here. Yeah, you know what? I always hear horror stories about what did they call soccer hooligans? The guys that, like, they just cause a ruckus, which is a fun word, ruckus. Oh, I need that there. Right. I need that. No, I need that here. Oh, no, wait, hold on. No, put it. No. I picked up Your Name and Lotus War. Elliot just lent me Your Name, but I haven't watched it yet. Is it okay to stream, or should I be watching that right now? Because it looked incredible. Kind of forgot that happened. Oh, I don't want to pick that weapon up. Bad positioning. Oh. That was... Oh, come on. Woo. I'm telling you right now, I'm having trouble looking at the chat. So I'll probably just stop every once in a while and check it out. Oh, this was... Whoa. Oh, my own fault. Man, that thing almost crashed right into me. Extremist fans. I guess that's a good word for it. Oh, man. I don't know that we have extremist fans, but we've had situations where the rivalries turn into really more than they should be. You know, they turn violent. Like, that's... Come on. I mean, could you imagine, like, you know, we have the whole PC gamers versus console gamers thing, and we joke about it, but no one ever takes it really that seriously. You know, could you imagine finding out that there were, like, stabbings or huge, giant fights from that? Come on. Oh, whew. The original Gradius for the... Oh, I was a huge fan of that game. I think I can... Oh, I got him. I think so. He's kind of freaking out, but... Or I did not get him. Okay. There we go. Oh, I forgot I had to give him the extra work. You know what? It's certain rivalries. You know, I live near Philly, and Philly has the... in football, they have this thing. It's the Eagles versus the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys. And it's to the point where if you go to an Eagles bar and you're wearing a Dallas shirt, you need to be concerned. Like, that's... Come on. You're taking it too far. A few low riders covered in team blood. Hey, you know what? And I'm cool with that. You know, I'm cool with the little show a little pride on the outside. Like I'm okay with that. Don't hate me when you see all my Star Wars and Star Trek and all those kinds of stickers on my car. When you pay to get an Eagles license plate or something, though, you know, just understand that we are exactly the same. We love what we love, and we love to show pride in it. Soccer teams are seen as religion here in Europe. Believe me, there are a lot of sports teams here that are the same way. That people, you know what? You could say religion. Realistically, it's easier to it's a little more accurate to say it's like a way of life. And it's weird. It's weird what people latch onto, because for some people, it's NFL teams. I know people that don't like the pro stuff. They prefer the college stuff, but they go nuts for the college stuff. Okay, this section here, I really don't like. I don't like this section here. It's a set pattern, sort of set pattern, which helps, but it walls off and then the things travel in different paths. I think my biggest problem with that sort of behavior, with that sort of that sort of crazy appreciation for the culture, for sports culture, is that these people, they're treated like they can do no wrong. And that's my biggest complaint. That's where I think as a society you fail. I don't think as a society you fail because you like to watch sports or anything like that. I think as a society, you fail when your athlete can be a criminal or a rapist, but because he can throw a football good, he gets a pass. You know, we had a player here. Well, we have a player here. His name is Michael Vick. He's a football player, and he was caught with like dogfighting ring. I forgot about that. He was caught running like dogfighting ring, like dogfighting, like a whole circle for that and whatever. And there are people that were trying to say, well, you know, he got caught and he atoned, so it's time to play football. Like, no, it's not time to play football. It's time to punish somebody who is doing something really horrible. You know, just because he can throw a football, that doesn't mean he gets a pass to be a horrible person. Keep moving. Yeah, slap on the wrist. That's it. And people were saying, oh, well, he atoned for it. You know, he was apologetic. He didn't. He wasn't apologetic. He got caught doing something, and he needed to say that he was sorry. You know, and there's this whole culture of that where everybody's okay with it because they can play sports. Like, who cares? Oh. Okay, I gotta go down. If you're rich and famous, you can get away. Yeah, that's exactly right. Without getting too political or anything, without getting too controversial, people talk about racism and stuff like that, and realistically the real divide in this country is and then up. The real divide in this country is financial. You know, if you have more money, you can do more things. And I don't just mean, you know, go on trips and stuff like that. And it's a shame. I will die defending pineapple on pizza. That's where I take my extremism. Yeah, could you imagine, like, you go to a pizza shop and you're throwing pizza in people's faces because they like pineapple on their pizza? which I don't recommend because pizza's hot. Oh, see, I don't know where it's going. Okay. No thanks, Ryan. I'm not thirsty. I appreciate that, though. But hey, remember that time Nordberg killed those people? That was messed up. I'm sorry to make light of that, but... humor's really, like... Humor's, like, the only way I can tolerate a lot of the stuff that happens. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Up here? Let's go this way. I don't remember where it's going. I made it. No, 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 no. Wow, I totally don't remember this. I don't remember what to do. I think this is just a survive type thing. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These look intense. I think I can do it like this. Woo! Oh, what the hell? Oh, come on. Uncool. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember that. Can I go down here? It's gonna do something dumb. It's gonna turn it aside or something. What? Come on. Oh, hey, Arwing. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me how spaceship engines go backwards, but you know, we're just gonna go ahead and suspend reality real quick. Oh, I want that in a sci-fi movie where it's like, put the engines in reverse. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, it really is. Aha. You just need to anticipate the problem. Oh, crap. Oh! Alright, seems like you need to be ahead of the problem. Engage reverse thrusters, Mr. Sulu. Aye, aye, Captain. That makes no sense. Aha. Alright. Oh! TNG was better. They stop starting fights in my chat there. But yeah, TNG was better. Okay. Oh. And DS9 was the best. DS9. Yeah, you know what? That's what it is. I just turn the thrusters off, and as I fire, it's moving me backwards. Oh, I like that. You know what? I appreciate what TOS did. You know, it sort of set the standard. Obviously, it set the premise, but realistically, TNG was done better. Oh, please don't travel this way. Okay, hide in the corner. Yeah, I had a friend of mine who we were huge Star Trek fans, and he hated Deep Space Nine. Like, he didn't hate it. He didn't like the premise. He didn't like the fact that they didn't go anywhere. You know, he preferred Next Gen. I mean, if, realistically, our favorite was Voyager, and he liked it because they did what Star Trek was supposed to do, which is to go somewhere uncharted. To go somewhere that no one had gone before. Like, he felt like that was the premise of that the show was supposed to be set on, and Voyager did it best. And I gotta be honest, I don't know that Voyager did it better than Next Gen, but I know Voyager did it better than any of the others, or I feel like it did. As Ted would say, in my opinion, it did it better. Oh, only 200,000 an episode, but that's what year? 60s, 70s? I forget exactly how long ago it was. That's got to translate into a lot more, I should say. Probably not astronomically more, but all right. Down here, over here. Don't get me started on Ted's Twitter thing. Oh, I forget what to do next. It was to move up. TNG had 8 times the budget. You know what? To me, a lot of it was the writing. I felt like the writing was, and it was a product of the time. You know, I felt like the writing was more evolved on Next Gen, but it was a product of the time. It was a property that they were trying to put effort into, as opposed to TOS, where, you know, they weren't sure it was going to succeed, and you know, so it becomes the issue of how much effort do we really put into this. There we go. I want that. Whew, whew, whew. We're getting it. Voyager needed to end in 5 seasons. I preferred some of the later seasons of Voyager, though. I liked the Borg Civil War. I loved 7 of 9. I thought that was an interesting character that had room to develop a lot. You know, so I like the others. If anything, the early stuff to me was a little, it felt like cookie cutter Star Wars or Star Trek. Ugh. It felt like cookie cutter Star Trek to the point where they were playing it safe. You know, they took risks later on. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I totally don't remember this. It has been a long time since I played it this far. Whoops. Season 6 was a tough sit. Yes, yeah, I liked some of the later stuff. Which is just my opinion. But you're wrong if you liked Enterprise. Nah, again, just my opinion. Whoops. Okay, so as I do more damage... Okay. It seems like when I cross... Okay, So as I cross his threshold, he's going to fire on me. There we go. All right, so that's how. Okay. Oh. Hey, Sean. I watched the first episode of Discovery because it was free, and then you have to like pay for CBS's app or whatever, which I've refused to do for that show. Excuse me. It seemed okay. It seemed like they're trying to work the Star Trek, like the modern stuff, the modern aesthetic into a classic feeling show. And I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. I'm not. I think it went. Oh damn! I think it went free or it went online so you can watch it now. And I have no interest. Yeah, you lose me once you tell me that I've got to pay for another service on top of the services that I'm already paying for. Just because it's Star Trek. Nah. I've only watched the first 2 movies that J.J. Abrams made. I think there was only 2. Right? Wasn't there? Oh, no, there was a third one, wasn't there? Was Into Darkness... Yeah, Into Darkness was the second one. Was there a third one past? Oh, wow. I totally forgot that. Oh. Yeah, there's 3. Beyond was the last movie, right? Wow, I never saw that. Poor, what's his name? Anton Yelchin? Yelchin? Yelkin. I think it's Yelkin. Yeah, I felt. How did they handle? Because I don't remember if he was he in the third one, or did they recast the role, or did they just not have him in it? I hate this fight. It's so simple, but. There's so much to look at. Oh, man. He was in Beyond. Okay, so he passed away after it. Yeah, that was... It was like a freak accident or something. Like his car rolled and hit him or something. With all due respect to him, I think that's how I want to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Woo! I think there'd be something weird that happened. I want to survive jumping out of a plane, but then get hit by a car the day that I leave the hospital. Figure if I gotta go, I'm gonna go with something interesting. So, it's gruesome, but it's gotta happen, so. I keep moving right into it. Yeah, struck by lightning, like something where you know, it's unfortunate, but when certain things happen, you know, oh, he was sick. Okay, you know, it's unfortunate, you know, people mourn. But like, I like the idea of living my life which I probably don't do it. I really don't, but I like the idea of it. But I like living my life. I like the idea of living my life where people are like, whoa, that's awesome. That's amazing. You know, that how unusual. You know, so kind of I would like for that to be like he was struck by lightning while riding an ATV and jumping over a school bus. Like, wow, that is unusual. I think what I don't want is to have them say, well, he was streaming R-Type 3 and a bear came in. Well, now I got myself nervous. The sort of death that makes people stop and say, huh? Yeah, exactly. He was shot by a cougar. Not an older lady, the actual animal. You know what, maybe... Oh, okay. I want to be assimilated by the board. There you go. See? Interesting. Although in our reality, that's not so much a... It's not going to be what we think, like an alien species. It's just going to be like some of that furniture from IKEA fell on top of you. Losing his footing and actually falling to his death. See, now that's just a little like... Don't be an idiot. You know, that's one of those, well, you kind of had to have seen that one coming. That's why I don't want it to be my fault. I just want something horrible to happen. Well, I don't want something horrible to happen, but... All right. Let's survive one round. Literally as he goes around once. Ah. The rightful Swedish way to pass. And you know what? In honor of dying by a piece of Swedish IKEA Borg furniture falling on me, I want at my funeral, they have to put the coffin together. Oh, that'll be the last, like, group project that they're all supposed to do. Oh, damn it. And at the wake, everybody is right. That is exactly right. There we go. At the wake, everybody eats those meatballs that they sell. Which is just odd to me. Like, everybody loves them. But think about it. Think about how weird that is. What if I told you the best thing about Home Depot are these hot dogs they sell? Like, that seems so strange to me. They have beer. Not in America. Not in the States. They do not have beer here. I think if IKEA had beer, people would lose their minds. Stop picking it up. Damn, that was close. Yeah, this in the States, it's very we have weird alcohol laws. If for here, for instance, we don't have They seem to regulate. I'm not too familiar with how it works. I'm in Pennsylvania, so in Pennsylvania, the way it works here is that your liquor, you're not allowed to just sell anywhere. Like, you can't go into a 7-Eleven and buy liquor or anything like that. You have to go to wine and spirit stores, which are, we used to call them the state store because they're state-run liquor stores. It's the only way to buy liquor. And again, that's in Pennsylvania. For beer, they have these weird, like, you can go to a distributor, but you can't, and at the distributors where you can buy cases. We also have like 6-pack stores where you can buy 6-packs of beer, but then they limit you to how many you can buy at one time. It's very weird. There's so much to look at. Let me just reattach this thing. One less thing to look at. Every time. I'm still waiting for a sword fight here. Hey, Borp. Yeah, you know what? Raise your hand if you found out that your state allows open sword carry. If you would not be the first person to strap up your sword and go outside. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, that was my own fault. That was carelessness. See, this is one of those times in the game where it's just it needs attention is what they're asking for. They're not asking for you to do some grueling amount of thing. It's just pay attention, but you need to pay attention to 5 different things. Stay back, stay back. Oh no. Oh, come on. I should have, okay. Woo! Woo! Oh! Excuse me. So yeah, most of those deaths are their own fault for being stupid. That's the thing. I don't want my death to be, well, that was a stupid thing that he did. Give me a you never would have seen that coming. Never would have seen that coming. Oh wait, let's try this. So can I just hang here? Let's try this. Oh man, that was a good idea. Cow through the roof. There you go. He visited Texas one time. They had a tornado and a cow fell on him. I had a steak earlier, so that might actually, that might be some sort of revenge. I'm thinking the cow made it look like an accident. All right, all right. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna hang out here, see if we can get him. Oh, that's the. Oh, man. Oh, it's working. Oh! A cow with a bazooka chasing him. Well, that would probably be an interesting way to go. All right, come on. Whoa, too low. Run him down, run him down. At this point, just keep moving. Do you have dreams that you vividly remember? I do. Unfortunately, the ones that I most remember are usually the bad ones. So I wouldn't get into that personally, but yeah, I do have a few that, you know what it is? I remember the details, but a lot of the time what I remember more is the feeling when you wake up and there's that horrible feeling mixed with the immediate sensation of, oh my God, it was just a dream, but that still sucked like hell. I wonder what Freud would say about that. He was the guy, right? He was the sometimes a dream is just a dream. That's really all I can do is move around like this. Woo! Wow, yeah, I totally do. What? Oh. I mean, damn. I probably could have threaded that needle, but can I, or do I need to use the blast for this? Oh God. No, not in the front, not in the back. No! Detach! Woo! Holy crap! Yeah, I totally don't remember this. This may be the furthest I've ever gotten. Mostly because I'm sticking it out with all of you. See, it's always fun to win, but damn it if it isn't more fun to share it with the people that you like. Why do I feel like something else is about to happen here? Like those little blocks are going to come to life or something. Beat the game, Greg. You can't do it. Hey. This is like, I'm afraid to stop shooting. Oh, man. The second I stop shooting, it's going to be a problem. Uh-oh. Woo, woo. Trying to reverse psychologize me. That's going to come to life. Whoa, man, that was a little tense. Man, this game is so good. Makes me want more. You know, it makes me want other games like this. Like, I haven't played Cuphead yet, and I'm still... If it goes on sale, I don't know if it's supposed to go on sale or not. If it goes on sale, I may pick it up. I really, really want to play it. But I don't... You know, obviously I'm streaming, so... And I think that will help. The streaming definitely helps, because I don't normally play games on the computer just because I don't like being tethered to my computer in order to play. Which is why I'm reluctant to buy Cuphead. But, you know, if I'm streaming it... I play Icar... Was Ikaruga on PS2? I don't have it on GameCube. I have it on Import Dreamcast. That thing's gonna do something. But yes, I have played it. That game is spectacular. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, classic R-Type boss. That's a classic R-Type boss. And it's got more attacks. At least I remember it having more attacks. Alright, relax, relax. Loving this remix of the first level music. Or remix of the boss music. Nice and easy. Nothing fancy. Oh, this was the second boss in the first R-Type. Oh, I don't remember it doing all that. But I feel like it's about to do something crazy. Alright, it's going to transform into something else. Alright, this is either some sort of boss rush, or this is the last... Well, this is a boss rush, but... Is this the last boss? Hold on. I remember this. Yeah, that part opens up. This was, you have to be inside. It's gonna screw me if I'm not inside. Getting a phone call, but I don't know who. So you gotta do it all from the beginning. Yeah, we'll grab speed up. You gotta fight that blue thing first. Well, that was hardly a fight, but... Alright. Hey, it worked. Okay. So simplified versions of all the first bosses. And again, sorry I'm not focusing on the chat right now. This is definitely the furthest I can remember being in this game. Alright. Yeah, gotta do it all again. One of these situations. It wasn't difficult though. Why do I feel like I'm not hitting it? Ah. Ah, they drag it out. This is like an unskippable cutscene. Wow, have I really been on for an hour? Wow, that's I wasn't expecting to be on for that long. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Ah. It seemed to stop at nearly the same spot. I have no idea how long this game is. I'm not entirely sure that I don't think I've ever beaten this game. I'm pretty sure none of this right here seems familiar. So I'm pretty sure I'm about 100% certain I've never beaten this game. This feels very end of the game-ish. It feels like Gradius though. I mean, Gradius put a boss rush 2 stages, Gradius 3 anyway. It was 2 stages before the last stage. But I have a feeling we're close to done here. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. You know what? Screw it. Yeah. All right, that's what we're gonna do for that. You know, and I get it. I get that the point is that you're supposed to do it all in one shot. But it's not pleasant. Earth Defense Force, spectacular game. Axelay was a great game. Oh. Axelay was a great game that I never really got too far in. And UN Squadron I've beaten several times. That's an awesome game. That's an awesome game that most people don't even remember. So I'm glad to see people. Whenever people bring it up, I'm happy to see it. That's one of those games that when I played it, when it was out, no one ever talked about. And I always thought, like, I can't be the only one that knows that this game exists. Phalanx with its crazy cover. Or Phalanx. Is it Phalanx or Phalanx? Oh no, see, it does follow me. But I say it all the time. It's a crazy cover. Oh, pff. It's a crazy cover, but you remember it. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. It was a middle of the road shoot 'em up. So they did something goofy with the cover, and now everybody talks about it. Yeah, Phalanx, yeah. I own a box copy of... Oh, I'm jealous of you for that. That's a game that I have, and I would love to have the box. I think my shooters, my shoot 'em ups, I think, for whatever reason, I think those are the ones that I want the boxes more than anything. That, and I don't have the box for Turtles in Time, and I'd really love to have the box for that. Herzog's Way, I had a copy of, and I managed to sell it for a decent price years ago. So I let it go. Yeah, good game though. That I wouldn't mind having that back. You know what? Truxton. I think Truxton was the shooter that I'm trying to think of. That was a good one. And what's that one that's like $300 Musha? I think that's the shooter that I'm thinking of. There's one that's like $300 for the Genesis. Oh wait. There we go. Truxton. I struck a chord there, I guess. Oh, too close. You know what? When you start talking about $300 and $400 for a game, I don't think there are many games that hold up to that kind of a price. Are there shmups for the N64? Not that I am really familiar with. I think the closest you get is there was a Japanese game called Bangayo, which came out on the Dreamcast. I think that's as close as you're gonna get. I don't really remember any shooters, any shoot 'em ups like this, like side-scrolling or vertical shooters. If you get a chance, though, Bangayo was a good game. Star Soldier, was that I don't think it's Bangayo is the one that I'm thinking of. I think there was a game called Dangayo. I'm not too sure. Star Soldier, was that a shooter? Was that a shoot 'em up like this? Because I would like to know that. That's definitely something I'd like to play. Because yeah, I don't remember any shoot 'em up games like this on the 64. The 64 really, it was not really my cup of tea. They went all in with the 3D stuff, and that just wasn't for me. I appreciate it for everybody else. I know people loved it, but it just the fact that they just ditched 2D completely just wasn't for me. Soldier Blade, good game. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I shouldn't have used the hyper attack. Most of the N64 PS1 library doesn't hold. PS1 had some okay games, but there was a lot lacking there too. Get him, get him, get him. Stay inside. No. Oh, man. Oh, this is like... Come on. Whew. Tell me that was the last one. No, no. Oh, I can hurt it. And do some real damage. Alright, there we go. Hey. Hold on. Okay, so it seems to be going around. Uh-oh, it's speeding up. Oh, I don't want to have to do this all over again. Whew. Alright. Yeah, see, I don't even think that wasn't even the last boss. Holy crap, but this definitely looks like it. We won't go with too much speed. I'm loving this whole rift in time thing. Alright, those don't look killable. Crap. Einhander was an excellent game that I'm disappointed that I didn't pick up early, because now it's expensive. Alright, so yeah, I don't think you can kill these things. Oh, that doesn't have power-ups. Oh, I thought it was off screen. Fluidic space. Yeah, that was species 8472. Came right out of that portal. Yeah, thank God this game has unlimited continues and checkpoints you at good spot, like at the beginning of the section. Because even if you die, oh, there's gravity wells. Even if you die, there's a checkpoint in the stage. It starts you at that checkpoint. Which, if you think about it, why are there lives? Yeah, R-Type Delta. Xanac times Xanac. I went to buy at a convention at Too Many Games. And I think the guy wanted 100 and something. He was 120 or 130. Which is sad because I love the first one on NES. Awesome music. Oh, damn it. Harmful Park. That one I'm not familiar with. What I wouldn't mind is a copy of Rekka, the Summer Carnival 92. I would love a copy of that. Yeah, this is great. This could be its own show, like Shmup Talk. Can I kill these? I don't know if I can kill these. Oh, okay, so I can kill them. Yeah, that's the thing as far as pricing goes. I haven't bought Ikaruga for the GameCube because every time I see it, it's 50 and 60 bucks, and they don't want to break. Like, they're so strict on that price. Oh, damn it. And it's like, I'm having trouble paying that much for it, especially since I have the Japanese one, and it's basically the same game. But they are very replayable. It's weird that it's... Normally, when you think of replayability in a game, you think of the fact that there's a lot of different things to do. But something about shoot 'em ups is you want to do... It's the same thing, but you want to do it better. So you're willing to work harder at it. Why do I feel like I can't go in there? Okay, you can. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, we're making some progress here. Oh, the gravity's like all over the place. Oh, there goes gravity. Come on. Turn. Oh, what happened? The wall didn't disappear. Yeah, maybe that's it. They're so like, you just kind of play it and you're so focused on it. It's like when you meditate and they say you're focused on your breathing. Like, it's such a simple thing, but because you're so focused on it, it's almost like you're able to turn off everything else going on and just do that one thing. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't. Loose discs. Hello, Blossom. Loose discs. No, I'm. You're gonna be hard pressed for me to spend that much money on a loose disc. Even if the box is in bad shape, I'm gonna need the box and the cover and everything. There are no games that I need so badly to buy a loose disc for, unless I get it at an amazing price. There we go. Ow. FPS games have that Zen light. See, I don't get that from. Well, you know what it is? I don't get that from multiplayer FPS games. First person adventure, stuff like that, Metroid Prime. Yeah, there's a sort of quality where you can get lost in the task at hand. Whoa. But yeah, multiplayer stuff, like, nah, I'm admittedly, I'm too competitive, and I want to win, and I want to do well. Whether I want to beat the opponent or I just want to challenge myself. My OCD won't allow loose discs. They drive me insane. I have a couple loose games just because I wanted them, and they were at a decent price. There's a game that it's called Sayuki Journey West, which is a tactics style, like, strategy. I think I got the disc for maybe $3, and I would like to have the box for that, because that's a good game. But I knew that I wanted that game. Oh, the damn move didn't work. I heard Sayuki was pretty good. Yeah, Sayuki is decent. I think it's supposed to be loosely based off of the journey. It's called Sayuki Journey West. I think it's supposed to be the Chinese story. I think it's Chinese, of the monk that went west and met like Son Goku and all of these godlike characters and stuff. I mean, I know I'm doing something horrible by talking about it and being totally incorrect, but yeah, Journey to the West. I keep getting backed up. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream that one day. That's an unusual game that most people don't see. kind of just want to kill one of these things. You should stream some Bub. No. No, Bubsy. You probably saw my tweet the other day about how much I friggin' can't stand Bubsy. Well, I can't stand that. It's famous for being bad, yet they can justify making a new game for it. And then there's so many good properties out there that don't get games. You know, I'll take another Klonoa. I'll take another Rocket Knight Adventures. All right, see, I don't know how I'm supposed to get past that, because that didn't disappear before. Yeah, there are no good Bubsy games. Sorry, got a text. Yeah, Bubsy 3D ruined the franchise. What did it ruin? It's not like the other games were undercover crap, and Bubsy 3D made everybody see what they really were. Like the series was bad. It was junk. Like, it was not a good series of games. Oh. Yeah, rest in peace, Ape Escape. Come on, where's some more of those? You know, where are all the one-hit wonder games out there? You know, there was for PlayStation 1, there was a game called One, which I would love to see that game get remastered and get a new one, a crazy over-the-top action game. You know, Kabuki Quantum Fighter for the NES. If you ever played that, that's a pretty decent game. Oh, I get backed up. And that's the thing, and that's why they made a new Bubsy game, because they knew they can crank one out for probably not next to nothing, but they knew they could crank one out and make a profit for it. And they turn it into it's a $30 meme that you buy at the store, and people bought it. You know, the only people that needed to buy that game were reviewers who were going to talk about it. That's it. And that's the only reason anybody should be buying that game, is because they're going to do a video about it. And the video is going to end the same way. The game stinks. Oh. Got too close to me. Yeah, new Rogue Squadron. Nah, that's okay. I love Rogue Squadron, but the last thing I want is for me to press start and my X-Wing only has one cannon and I have to pay for the other three. Or it's an A-Wing and I have to buy all the letters up to the X-Wing. Probably can't kill that. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, so I can kill him. All right, all right. All right, do some real damage. All right, so let's see here, because I couldn't... Oh! What is the Q-Wing? Why did we make this? It's a circular ship, like it's a flat disc, with one cannon sticking 3/4, like, out of the back. Like, it's shaped like a Q, but it serves no functional purpose. It just makes me feel bad. Oh, there we go. That works. Oh, I was doing good. Excuse me. Tell you what, we'll give it a couple more attempts. Then we'll probably call it. I may be on tonight. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of streamy. That's a Grey's Anatomy character we're all unfamiliar with. Dr. McStreamy. That's right. I made a Grey's Anatomy joke. Never watched the show a day in my life, but it happened. If I can stay on top of them, I'm okay. Oh, my own fault. Time is it 4:24? Yeah, we'll go a little longer. All right, come on. Come on, this is the one. I just don't know what that section is right there. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, almost moved right into that bullet. Oh, okay, the gravity is what got me. Ah. Come on. We'll make this the last continue. Is that Wolf 2? That I'm not familiar with. What's Wolf? Should I be concerned? Is this related to some cool way for me to die that we were talking about earlier? All right. Woo! Woo! Oh, Wolfenstein. Okay. Oh! Wolfenstein is $25. That's interesting. That's so weird that game came out and it just sort of dropped off the face of the earth. I just call it by shorthand now. Well, you don't want to offend the wrong type of people. I do. I have no problem offending the wrong type of people, but... Woo, woo. There we go. Full blown, full shot. Oh, come on. All right, so this will be the last life. What's that? The Doom Doom on. No, I can't die that way. Yeah, Doom is on almost as many systems as Skyrim now. All right, this will be the last continue because I can't die that way. Didn't they get Doom on the calculator at some point? Like somebody got it working on one of those TI-83s or something? Yeah, it's I play around, and then I play 20 more one mores. You know what? You can't go out with a loss, and you can't go out on a winning streak either. These things are so strong. Ugh. Doom is playable on water. Yes, it is. What you doing in the bathtub, sweetie? Playing Doom. That'll be the ultimate Doomception. Like you go to play Doom, and then in it you find a little console which lets you play Doom. Like inside the game, not just an add-on on the disc or something. Well, I think it was SGB. I think it was an SGB video, and I was talking about how they always have the modern game, and then somewhere on the disc is a way to play the original game. Wow, gravity just sort of sucked me up. And yeah, you play Doom, and then you have Doom Classic on there. I remember saying, like, I kind of want it to be the other way around. I want you to buy Wolfenstein 3, and then on the disc is Wolfenstein 1. But it's the other way around. You have to beat Wolfenstein 1 before they'll let you play Wolfenstein 3. Like, you have to beat the first level in Star Fox in order to play Star Fox 2. That to me would just be hilarious, hilarious and trolly all at the same time. Oh, I didn't realize the wall disappeared. Some guy installed it on his car. Well, the GameCube used to have, they have a GameCube screen, and this, when I worked at the store, this guy, but he had his GameCube, bought the car, like the car adapter, bought the screen, and he had one of the because it has a headphone out. He had one of those, the cassette, you put it in the cassette player, and then it would let you play the sound through the speakers of this car. So then he would show up, and then he would hang out outside and be playing like NBA Live in his car. Woo, woo. All right, yeah, I gotta get out of this gravity. Oh! All right. We're gonna call it. R-Type 3 beat me, but we did really good. Have you ever seen the Panasonic Q? I wanted a Panasonic Q from the day that they came out, and by the time I had the money ready to order it, the distributor, this was all I was working at the store, the distributor was out of them, and I was so upset. But yeah, I know that they break. I've heard bad rumors about them breaking, but I still want one of those. But yeah, we're gonna call it for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will try and stream again tomorrow. Excuse me for that. I'll try to stream again tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be this. I might move on to ActRaiser, or I might actually start like an RPG or something. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a great night, and I will talk to you guys later.